Hi everyone, this is Greg, and I'll be presenting the final project for my user interface course. So I have chosen the dog walker brief and decided to rebrand it, and this is the result. I have renamed it to be partner, so it's as you can hear. I wanted to communicate that you can find a partner for your paw friend. That's why I named it partner. And over here we can see the logo. I made a typographic logo, and I've emphasized the P and added some detail so it can look like a dog's paw. For the color palettes, I have chose a very nature-friendly and reliable palette. We have the vibrant green for the primary and a very calm brown for the secondary. In terms of font, I also wanted to communicate that it is a very reliable and human-friendly, dog-friendly, nature-friendly app. So I've chosen this rounded and very friendly typography. Images, I wanted it to be as friendly as possible and playful. And as for the mobile web layouts, it had to be very user-friendly in terms of booking and looking for dog walkers. It had to be reliable, so I chose a very straightforward and simple one. Moving on to components, we have the color palettes, text styles, button styles, input fields, image placeholders. I've spent a lot of time making these, more than I thought. But later on the stages of making my prototypes, I noticed that not many of these components I ended up using because I actually had to make different size and different components for each different, situations. So I ended up spending a lot of time here and I didn't use almost half of the stuff over here. But it was great practice. Moving on to the mid-fi designs, I have 4 iterations until I reach my final. So the first iteration, very simple, just trying to explore Figma. Didn't put a lot of information, but I did try to include all the pages. I was very happy about my work at this stage because I was proud of myself that I got my hands onto Figma. So that's the first iteration. The second iteration doesn't look too different. It just has a little bit more detail and information with additional stages to communicate. And this one is the third iteration, which I have created after getting feedback from Adrian from the mentor session. And it was very helpful because Adrian has given me the feedback that my primary and secondary color needs more contrast, and a lot of the components can be fitted into the screen by stretching out the screen. So in the prototype, we can scroll up and down to view everything. So I carried on and applied all the feedbacks I received from Adrian. I made sure my primary and secondary color passes all the contrast tests, looking much better. My home and Find Walker, all these pages have all the required information from the brief. The states are looking great. I added a maintenance state to communicate the flow a bit more. And we have the tablet and desktop pages ready to go. And here is my final pages, my final iteration. I stretched everything so it can fit comfortably in, and the layout is very linear and has a good visual hierarchy. I've added some more details into the partial state, maintenance state, and the tablet and desktop is looking great to go. Moving on to the prototype, we have the landing page, which is a blank state. You can click the page to key in the information. We have the drop-down bar, which is functional. We can press home, go to find a partner, or we can go to the about page from here. We can navigate everywhere. From here, we can search a partial state into a full state. We can update and click on Gemma as a loading state, error state. We can try again. And we have the booking page, the review. We can view more reviews. If we click this icon on the bottom as well, brings us to the top. And on every page, you can click the partner logo to go home. And some other flows I have created, we can click Gemma from here, goes to the bookings. We have the about page, we can click read more, brings us to the about page. And we have some other states demonstrated over here. We have the loading state, we can cancel it. That's the error state. Let me try that again. We can cancel it, or we can wait. Goes into error state. Click the name as well. And that wraps up my demonstration for the prototype and my presentation. Thanks for watching.